coming into Costa Rica this morning. Puerta Limon, here's the pilot ship to bring us in. It's Sunday morning and the stores will be closed, and we have a celebrity tour of the train and the boat and the bus. This is the land, Costa Rica. Not much here. It's sort of barren at 6:15 in the morning because we have to go on our tour at about 7 o'clock.
This is the less rain season. Probably your friends, or in the magazines, or in the internet, or in the TVs, they show you nice, sunny, white sandy beaches and toucans and amazing sunny days. That is probably the Pacific side, the Pacific coast. Not here. The Caribbean is most of the time like this. Why? It's actually the fall of the people come from North America, Canada, or United States, right? Why? Try to locate or indicate where is Costa Rica, Central America. North we have Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, Mexico, United States, Canada. So all these trade winds, all these storms that you have in North America come through the Atlantic Ocean, reach the Caribbean Sea, and affect us. And then they are originally from South of Asia, but they were introduced in here by the United Fruit Company and Standard Fruit Company. So today they call Chiquita, Do, and Del Monte. There is several thousands of packing houses like this one that we are visiting, but this is the only company, by the way, is Del Monte, that is going to let us, giving us permission to us to go in.
Not quite raining, it's a little bit humid.
Banana plantations. They all cover the bunches of bananas with plastic for all different reasons. The number one reason, and the most important one, is because that plastic, when the sun comes in, the plastic will breathe a gas that we call ethylene gas. This ethylene gas, if you've been in this business before, you might know that they make the process of the growing faster and sooner. This is one of our main incomes, so we cannot waste time or money. Let's start from zero. If you imagine, well, this is just one. The entire banana plantation in Costa Rica is 150,000 acres of banana plantation. It's humongous. It's in the hands of Chiquita, Do, and Del Monte. This is Del Monte. Later we're going into the packing house. You can see they are not working, but I will be able to explain you better. The thing is that if you imagine this area with no plants, with no bunches, is very interesting because every single packing house, they have what we call a greenhouse. In the greenhouse, especially the science, it will make the hybrid. The plant will start growing when the plant has, let's say, about 2 feet tall, approximately. The plant is strong enough to support the weather conditions. So they transfer them to here, to the ground. Then the plant will keep growing and growing and growing and growing. When the plant's a little bit taller than this one, let's say when the plant has, let's say, 3.5, let's say 4 months total, the flower will come out. This is a very bad example, but at least it's something. This is a banana flower. Well, the agronomist, the specialist, call this soup the flower. Don't worry, later I will pass it around so you can see it closer. The point is that when the flower is out, immediately the workers, by hand, they use how do you pronounce a ladder? Ladder, thank you. They go up, they grab them, they wrap them with a plastic bag, and they put a ribbon on the top. This one is kind of white. Some are blue, some are yellow, some are green. You can keep looking around. All the bunches of bananas are tied with the ribbon color. because that will tell to the other workers when they are ready to be harvested, right? So that makes sense, right? Okay, so the point is that when the flower is out, how much longer until they cut them down? Sometimes takes 3 months, 3.5, sometimes even 4 months. It depends which market or which country we are exporting bananas. If we are exporting bananas to European Union, it will be smaller and thinner. But if we're exporting bananas to North America, Canada, or United States, they are bigger and wider. And I want that you tell me why is this. Try to guess. Very good. Exactly. They continue the ripening process. So we don't want that our bananas get ripe in our containers or in our chip. We want the bananas get ripe in your kitchens, in your houses, in your homes, not in here. You know that this is a fruit that once when they get so ripe, they don't taste good, right? So we harvest them green, we cut them smaller and thinner, are younger, so they won't get ripe. Because from Limon Harbor all the way to European Union, it takes about 7 to 9 days. But from Costa Rica all the way to North America, Delaware in this case is the harbor when they arrive, and it will take about 5 to 6 days only. It's a big difference in time, right? Okay, so the thing is the flowers come out, right? So the total banana cycle is 8.5 to 9 months. 8.5 to 9 months. So don't forget, like women, kind of similar, right? One plant, one bunch, finito, kaput, dead, no more. But we have bananas all year round. Look around you, in front of you or behind you. There is one plant, and what is happening next to it? It's not a baby one, right? In this particular case, it's only one. Here is one. This one already produced, but down there isn't a baby one. If you keep looking around, it's the same behavior. This is a type of crop that we call perennial, right? Perennial means that they don't need to be replanted because they grow, keep, and maintain by themselves. So normally we have the mama is the one's gonna hang in the bunches of bananas and the baby. Sometimes the one that they already cut them down, like this one behind me, they call it the grandma because they already put finito, they already produce the bunches of the banana. So let me explain you better. The flower, when the plant has 3.5 months, the flower is out. Imagine this flower but 3 times bigger, purple. This is the pseudo flower. The real banana flower is underneath of each petal. Look at this. Every single week, these petals were pulled up, and underneath are flowers. This is the real banana flower. This one's in here. This, it needs to be pollinated by bees, wasps, or nocturnal moths too, and then that's why it takes longer. Believe it or not, this, after they are pollinated, they are keep growing and growing and growing. Okay, this underneath of each petal is more. So see the flower. Can you see that? I'm gonna get a little bit closer until I touch. I don't want to interrupt that.
It's a fiber with water.
Okay,
Just
great.
peel it.
So we can go in that other area.
Very, very
We
soft.
have what happens when the mule dies. Okay,
You
this
see the
way.
water comes spritzing out when I squeeze it. Right. Yeah. Very fibrous.
They have a clipboard with checking all the bananas with vision. They all have like an eagle eye. They check all the bananas. They have the right shape, the right ribbon. The plastic goes out and the ribbons as well. They put it in the recycle center that you can see that is right over there. And they will sell it to another company to do this other job. Anyway, when the bunches of bananas are hanging there, they are already checked by the inspector or the manager on duty. They come to this part. In this part, right where we are standing up, they separate the main banana banana, it has, let's say, 100 and 103 bananas per bunch approximately, right? So we cut the hand and we put it in the water tank. This water tank has a special detergent to wash. Not because the plastic or the chemical. Well, we have some domestic flights, or let's say some airplanes to spray some chemicals, but to the entire plantation, not to the individual bunch by themselves, right? Because we have a lot of cigatoka disease and another tropical disease that affects the plantation. So once in a while they spray the plantation. The thing is that when the banana hands are ready, they put them here into the water. Okay? Let's say that that's the second step. The main banana stalk, they pass through this machine right here, through this machine, and they go into here, and they will end up here in such as a tiny little pieces, right over there. In tiny little pieces, they sell it to another company, and they do banana paper. Very popular Costa Rican souvenir. Later I will talk to you about souvenirs and this stuff. So they go through that machine, they get destroyed, and they make banana paper. Bananas are still here on the water tank with a little percentage of detergent. Let's say that the third step will be right here behind a big metal band, right here. This area right here, behind of this metal bar, it will be a line of women, just women. And this is not a macho joke or a macho thing. This is a reality. One part of the brain of the women, they are faster in the selection system than the gentlemen. It's psychologically proved. No, it's not surely. You can Google it later and you will find out. So psychologically proved that we women, they have the capacity to select things faster, to do things faster. I don't remember that's left or right, but that's the reason why in this area will be just women. They have to select the banana quality. What do they look in the banana quality? They try to look in the finger. There is no cuts, no bruises, no of the water, no of the sap making around. So they have to be perfectly in a good shape and a good size. If they don't pass their first quality, they will be thrown and they will go all this way until this other container. This is banana has been rejected. Let's say that first quality, second quality, is in Costa Rican we ship the bathroom. No, I'm kidding. No, first, second quality is the one that we export to European Union, to North America, Canada, United States. The third quality are very much like this. Third or fourth quality. Third quality is for selling to the beef cattle owners. They love to feed the brown cattle with the green bananas. They also, when they get so ripe, they make baby food with that. And they make many other things with the bananas that has been rejected. So believe it or not, these bananas are being rejected for a special reason. To be on a bruise, or they didn't make it on time, or for some reason. That's why the women in here is in charge of doing that. If they pass to first and second quality, they will throw them back into the next water tank. Can you see it right over there?
Yep.
So they keep going right over there, and then they will pass to this black, how do you pronounce it? Layer. And then they pass to the green chambers right there. The green chambers, they throw like a kind of a steam to make the bananas to dry faster before to put them in the plastic box, the plastic bag, I'm sorry, and in the box, right? So when they finish with that, they will put them in the containers. So as you can see right over here, they have the trailers or containers, and the containers will transport them all the way onto the harbor. How long? Well, it depends on the packing house, because we have several packing houses like this one. It's hundreds of them, right? So again, so the new guys will give the bananas, the bunches to their manager. The manager will check. After that, they come over here, the main banana stock. get destroyed in this special machine right over there. They put the banana hands into the water. In the water, they wash the little detergent percentage. Then second or first quality will remain in the water tank and get the plastic bag, box, container, and then you're home, right? So that is the system from Monday to even Saturday sometimes, or sometimes Sunday still, but it depends. And the Easter is a big holiday in Costa Rica, so we don't work in the Easter time, so we work extra hours before the Easter week in order to produce a lot. Just join in this van. These vans will transport them all the way to there.
Banana plantation from another tour company, but check out the name of the bus. That's pretty.
To make a note to the principal. I have to go to the principal.
Wood is a pine wood. It's not originally wood from Costa Rica, but it's pine wood. The seats that you have in the covers, the green covers, are the ones that they are brand new. But according to the movement of the train, they can switch, see, their seats to this other position. They normally, they change that according to which way does the train are going. In this particular case, we're going forward, we're going in front. That's where we're going. On this journey, we will see banana trees or monkeys. We will be through the forest. There is no microphone, no air conditioning in here, so you are not gonna die. You're gonna survive, okay? And while we wait for them, I'm going to pass around with these fruits. I don't know if you know what this is, what this fruit is. No idea what type of fruit it is? It's a fruit that makes you so happy. Ah, very good.
We're waiting at the train because we have another busload coming to fill up the other car, and then we're going to take this old train ride.
Another picture?
Sure, I'll get one here.
See?
He's still alive, isn't he? He's got a special room on the top there. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm not a big one. Come out the back, take pictures on the way back.
Sure. What? We don't come back this way.
So where do we take the picture?
A real army, it was more like a army. I know, and they're so hard to act. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. But we had this. Take a picture with bananas and banana flour.
The vegetation, yeah, we have crocodiles in this water, and also we have caimans. The crocodiles and caimans are related with the alligators, but we don't have alligators in Costa Rica. They look pretty much like the same, and they do exactly the same stuff. Don't worry, they don't eat tourists. They don't like our meat, the human beings, predators. But I didn't ask my teacher and see if that is
There you go.
very cool. And it's like a little one all the way on the top.
Way back there.
If we didn't show up, what would the monkeys do?
Did you grab your passports with you? Yeah, let's go. Well, some of the buildings that we noticed that they look like abandoned or they got destroyed.
The guide bridge that we
So
came
this is the
across
bridge.
before
Oh,
earlier
the beautiful
today.
birds, the mangrove swallows. This bird's right in front of the. Oh, adios. Bye. Sayonara. As I said, look at their hair. It looks like it's dead or look like a termite nest. Their hair is wet, but it's also
Done themselves.
Monkeys are jumping supposedly. Yeah.
This is a two-toe frog.
We're coming back at the end of the tour. Afternoon now at 2:45, and I'm in downtown Limon. Most of the stores are closed. The supermarkets seem to be open, and the outside market's over here. There's a Polo chicken place, and down the street is a Burger King. I just took a picture of an interesting church. I'm not sure I know much about this church. Here we go. But that's what's doing in downtown Limon. I'll take some more. Entrance of the ballpark. I can't really get inside. This is their baseball park, though they're watching soccer or football on TV. It's not baseball. This gives you an example of downtown Limon. People on motorcycles. It's sort of fairly run down. There's a produce stand again. And of course the Wave, hello. Down by the water in Limon on my way back to the ship. There's not much else down here but palm trees and some waves and an island, and I'd say the sun is coming out a little bit too. It rains here basically all day.